now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop it. Now, we're going to jump straight into this Young Thug situation. We're going to let Flacco break down his take on what he think, man. And Young Thug, he's in trouble, y'all. Man, we got YSL, Woody, we got Rollo, we got Gunna. All these dudes feel like, man, we been tricked, man. We been tricked, man, and we been played by this dude. He got everybody not liking us, calling us a rat, when he's the main one that did all the telling, man. This dude right here did some cold telling. So we gonna get to this, man, and see what's going on with this Young Thug situation. Flacco definitely gonna break it down and do what he do and give us all some intel on what's going on. Let's get to the content, man.
Yesterday, the world learned that Young Thug was a rat, but ever since then, the Young Thug snitch situation has gotten progressively worse ever since, and there's no sign that there's a stopping in sight. The soundbite from Young Thug interrogation footage not only confirmed from my perspective that Young Thug is a rat, but it also confirmed Young Thug is the worst type of rat. But I'll explain exactly what I mean by that a little later on in this video. However, the Young Thug snippets that convinced the world that Young Thug is a snitch also encouraged his enemies like Gunna, like Rollo, like YSL Woody. It encouraged them to step forth and give their side of why they don't like Young Thug. And when they stepped forth, they gave some pretty convincing reasons why Young Thug is a terrible human being. YSL Woody will call Young Thug a manipulator. Rollo will break down how Young Thug has been blackballing and taking food off a lot of people's.
Now we all know YSL Woody, man. YSL Woody, when they was going to court, they said he was doing a whole lot of telling, but at the end of the day, man, he got that boy off. I don't care what nobody say. He got Young Thug off his case, man. When Young Thug came home, he should have just got straight to the music. I don't know what took him so long to get to the music. He should have just left all that alone. We went out there calling Gunna rats and all that. He should have just stayed focused. Now all his dirty secrets is out. I seen YSL Woody. He was online crying. I don't know if that was yesterday or today. He was dropping them tears, man. He feels some type of way about all this. But man, the YSL, all them dudes, man, oh, they got some stuff going on in the ATL. The ATL is hot right now, man.
Tables by making calls behind the scenes and telling other major artists in Atlanta not to work with certain people because he don't like them, but he will give those major artists a reason like, yo, he a snitch. And the reasons he will give for them being a snitch or why they can't be worked with are reasons that aren't as bad as what we've seen Young Thug do over the last 48 hours. Why I say particularly that Young Thug is the worst type of rat, because it's one thing to snitch and it's one thing to conceal that you snitch. But it's one thing to look yourself in the mirror and truly brainwash yourself that your own rules don't apply to you. Young Thug attempted to recreate the rules of the streets to fit his wrongdoings. Like, for example, Young Thug got a brother named Unfunk. Unfunk was also a co-defendant on the YSL case. Unfunk and Gunna took the exact same plea deal. Young Thug will call Gunna a snitch and ask everybody to blackball Gunna, but Young Thug will say that his brother did nothing.
But why are we surprised here? Why are we surprised? Did Young Thug have a dress on? I seen that somebody said that earlier. Did Young Thug wear a dress before? If Young Thug wore a dress before, y'all already knew what was so hard about this, man. These dudes get these flags, man, and they put them on these little sessions, these little gangs because they got a little money, but they be forgetting, man, these be the same dudes that went out sad and went out bad, man. So let's get back to this, man. Oh, yeah, he's rich. Y'all thought he was going to leave his money, his cars, his clothes, his hoes behind? Man, y'all crazy.
Wrong. This is just another example of how Young Thug is a hypocrite and think the rules of the streets don't apply to him. So Thug tweets out, my brother would have rolled the whole trip out, but when them guys took the plea, I told my brother to take it too. Ninja had just did 12 years and ain't want to put my mama through that again. Young Thug considered Gunna plea deal snitching because Gunna said YSL is a gang. But Young Thug told his own brother, according to him, to snitch because he didn't want his mama to have both sons in jail during Christmas. So it's okay for your brother to snitch to go home to his mama, but Gunna can't take the same plea deal and go home to his mama.
Right. Right. You cooking over here the same thing. The same exact thing.
Now, y'all might say, well, it's Young Thug he's telling on, right? No. Young Thug had co-defendants. So Young Thug telling his brother to snitch is Young Thug telling his brother to also snitch on his co-defendants because their mama shouldn't have 2 of her sons in jail during Christmas. See, what Unfunk plead to, we got his plea deal. His plea deal is more outrageous than Gunna plea deal. 2 other YSL associates racked up additional charges for stabbing up YFN Lucci. It was alleged they snuck phones into the prison and they was actually on the phone with Young Thug while in jail, orchestrating the hit on YFN Lucci. Unfunk pled guilty to conspiring with those YSL associates. So on or about April 3rd, 2022, I discussed with a YSL associate securing protection for another YSL associate at the Fulton County Jail. He signed and said yes. On or about April 14, 2022, I, along with another YSL associate, discussed harming an inmate at the Fulton County Jail because I believe the inmate harmed another YSL associate. He claimed yes. During the April 14, 2022 conversation referenced in Section 5, I also discussed using a drone to fly illegal cell phones into the jail. Young Thug just admitted on Twitter that he told his brother to snitch on other YSL associates so he could go home and be with their mama for Christmas because their mama don't deserve to have 2 sons in jail. Young Thug is the worst type of rat there is, but it gets worse, by the way. This is just the icing. It gets worse. Just like Gunna.
Man, let's talk about them. Let's talk about that recording with him in the back of the police car telling them promises. Probably can y'all keep it a secret? Man, this dude right here, wow.
He also pled to YSL is a gang. He also pled that YSL identified themselves by wearing green, wearing clothing with the words YSL or slime on it, wearing pendants displaying the letters YSL or the word slat on it. He even gave the colors of YSL, the hand signs of YSL. He identified them as a gang and even gave up what exactly they used to identify themselves as gangs. Young Thug said Gunna is a rat because Gunna testified that YSL is a gang. And when you're fighting a RICO, the objective is to prove that your organization is a criminal organization, aka a gang. So if you testify, yes, we are a gang, then you're snitching on us. Well, Young Thug brother testified. Young Thug brother said YSL is a gang. Young Thug brother gave hand signs and hand gestures they used to identify themselves as a.
So why they not saying he's a rat? They saying Gunna, man, Gunna got it. He got it, man. I remember when that first came out, everybody turned on Gunna, and coming to find out that Thug brother did the same thing, but Thug didn't issue that out. His brother was a rat.
Gang. And Young Thug brother took that plea deal against other co-defendants, not just Young Thug. This is a conspiracy with other people involved, which is why one of the co-defendants, Pee Wee, he went on academics and he says that Young Thug brother is a rat. He probably wasn't aware that Young Thug told his brother to snitch, but Young Thug co-defendants is calling Young Thug brother a rat. So if you're Young Thug and you told your brother to snitch, what does that make you, the rat orchestrator? The brother also told on other people like Yak Gotti, who was also a co-defendant on the case, who, by the way, Young Thug called a rat, even though Yak Gotti didn't take a plea deal.
He ain't did nothing wrong.
When a Gunna nigga said, you gotta ask him this. How they said...
Hold up. Which one it was? Buka Rat Lope or Money Rat Mark? Which one it was?
Oh,
the only one solid Nietzsche, but he dead wrong because you lay beside a rat, you just like a rat. Yeah, ain't no way hey man, y'all might well share the same toothbrush. They all eat cheese. Yeah. Hey, I told you, man, you need to come out with a rat cast. You hear me? They taking over right now. It's real against rats.
Hey.
I got a Rolls Royce outside with stars in the ceiling.
This is what they said. They said, how are they gonna act like Gunna a rat, but Thug brother took the same plea?
You heard what I told you.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody exempt. Once you're a rat, you're a rat. The only one I can't say a rat. My co-defendant with a RICO right is 28 people. So you gotta look at the predicate act. The predicate with me and Jeff was the so-called two-boy shooting, right? So they brought the charge from Clark County to Forest County. We charged. I raised my hand. I did that. You can't even really convict me again. I already done paid the debt to the society because I've been in prison. So I got to keep it real. Now, if I was charged to white NM nigga that can be bought, I'd be on the side of the fence with them.
So wait, hold on. You got to give me a definite answer. Both of them took the Alfred plea.
Who?
Thug brother
Uh-huh.
and Gunna. What's the difference?
Hey, my man, it ain't no different. They all rats. What the fuck is y'all understanding? If one
Does Young Thug think that? Because that's you.
Hey,
Young
man,
Thug ain't gonna say his brother a rat. Like that's his blood. That's blood. Blood over everything.
Hey, man, you wouldn't even believe it. If it went for his mama, ain't no telling what else probably would have been out here to him. God bless you, man. Let them go on with their life, man. Jeff up there in Scooter, he waiting in the sky. I'm gonna get him to come down out the sky tomorrow, and we're gonna get these folk to add what they want to motherfucker. You wouldn't believe that. I wouldn't even mess with nobody.
Do y'all think, man, this is some cap, man? What do y'all think, man? I want to get y'all thoughts in the chat, man. I really want y'all thoughts on it. What do y'all think about all this, man? Matter of fact, this is what y'all can do, because this is a long video right here. Y'all can go on over here to Poetic Flacco. Go on over to Poetic Flacco and watch the rest of this. He got also very bad news with Brick Baby and Loose Cannon. He spoke up on that situation, man. Flacco definitely over there doing his thing with breaking down his content. Y'all can go over there and watch the rest of this. It's called Career Is Over, man. Leave y'all thoughts in the chat, man. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop it.